Hey, what's going on, guys? So I've had a few people send me this list and I'm really glad that you all sent it to me. This is another Screen Rant list, but this one, the timing is just perfect. It's about 15 characters who could replace Naruto as Hokage, and the reason why I say this timing is perfect is because I've already done the True Power series on the strongest Hokage, where I go through the true power of each of the Hokage and I break it down for you in depth, all of their various abilities and feats and everything. With that being said, I want to go over this list because this is something that I might do an individual response to and go over who I think should be the 8th Hokage, who could surpass Naruto as 8th Hokage. But I really want to see their list because they got 15 characters who can replace Naruto and 15 who aren't powerful enough. So for the purpose of this video, I'm only going to be going over the 15 characters who they say are strong enough. I'm not going to give them the credit of looking at the 15 who are weaker. So with that being said, let's see what they got to say. So let's look. 29, Hokage material Kakashi. Now, I mean, that's possible. That's a very solid pick. And it's because being Hokage isn't necessarily about, you know, who the strongest ninja in the village is. Like, Kakashi's done it before. Kakashi has the wisdom. He knows how to nurture. Kakashi could be Hokage, so I mean, that's fair, but I want to see what they have to say. So Kakashi might have been Naruto's predecessor as Hokage, but that doesn't mean he can't take the job again. After all, when the 4th Hokage lost his life protecting Konoha, the 3rd Hokage stepped back into the role. Kakashi might not be as powerful as I don't know. Kakashi being weaker than the 3rd Hokage. The old man 3rd Hokage? Oh man, I'll take that argument. I'll take that. And he might not be a wartime leader, but he commands great respect in the Hidden Leaf Village and outside of it. That part is true. If something were to force Naruto to step down prematurely, he would be a great candidate for the role again. He also loves the village enough that he wouldn't outright refuse if asked. I mean, that's true. That's absolutely true. I mean, part of the reason why Kakashi didn't even want to take the role of Hokage, it was revealed in the Kakashi Heed novel that, you know, he felt like not having the Sharingan and not having the lightning blade made him too weak to be Hokage. It made him too weak and that he couldn't properly protect the village, and he was worried that if he was Hokage without Sharingan and lightning blade, that the village would be vulnerable for attack. And the thing is, it's like eventually in that novel, one thing Kakashi realized, this is what Tsunade was trying to teach him, is that it's because he worries so much about protecting the village that Kakashi would have made a great Hokage. So I mean, I could see Kakashi stepping up and taking that role again, especially if something were to happen to Naruto. So I mean, that's good. That's good. I like that one. So Tsunade, that's another one. Obviously, like right now, like Tsunade was 54 going on 55 in part 2 of Naruto, so 15 years have taken place. So Tsunade's 70 going on 71 right now. But I mean, the 3rd Hokage was a little older than that, if I wasn't mistaken, when he took up the when he died as Hokage. So I mean, that could work. Tsunade could do it. So let's see what they got to say on this. Like Tsunade, Lady Tsunade already filled the role of Hokage once. The village turned to her despite her being a wandering gambler for decades after the 3rd Hokage lost his life in the battle with Orochimaru. Part of the reason for choosing Tsunade was because she knew of the village's enemy better than anyone except for Jiraiya. When Orochimaru is no longer the enemy, she might not be the best fit for the village, but unlike most of the Konoha options, she actually led the village in a war. That's a true statement. Tsunade knows the boring parts of the diplomatic job and the rapid fire responses needed when the village is threatened. That's also true because a lot of people, they give her a lot of crap for what happened in the Pain arc. You gotta look at it from this perspective. Yes, the village got destroyed, but Tsunade was able to assess the situation and she made the very smart decision. She said, get Naruto's ass back here. The other thing is, when Pain got ready to destroy the village, Tsunade protected not just all the shinobi, but all of the civilians. She had Katsuyu dispersed out there, healing ninja who were on the verge of dying anyway during Pain's invasion. healing as many people as possible while coordinating all the stuff that's going on, all the responses to Pain's invasion. And you had a hunt team, you had a diversion team, you had basically 7 people attacking the village all over the place. And so it's one thing after another, and she had to make quick decisions. She couldn't stop and think about anything. She couldn't seek counsel on anything. She basically earned her paycheck as Hokage at that point. And when Pain used the Shinra Tensei to blow up the village, right? So when he used Almighty Push, he did that with the intention of just killing everybody there. Tsunade saved everyone using Katsuyu. She saved all the villagers, all the children. She saved all the shinobi who were still alive. And she basically maxed out her chakra to do it. And running off of pure adrenaline, she was about to try and face Pain because she thought that she was the last option. That's when Naruto showed up. So I mean, that's true. That's true. She does have the intangibles. I mean, that's a fairly good point. I like that one. That's good. I don't think this is gonna be a bad list now. I actually like this one. So let's see who they have for this one. Hokage material, Sasuke. Sasuke's an interesting one. Sasuke is an interesting candidate. Does Sasuke have the power to be Hokage? Yes. Has Sasuke done enough to redeem himself to be the Hokage? Absolutely. But at the same time, I think you gotta watch this, right? Like Sasuke knows that the villages are cooperating, but at the same time, you know, Sasuke did say like, hey, Naruto, I'll try things your way. I'll work at your side. So depending on what makes Naruto step down or if Naruto gets removed, if the 5 Kage start acting up, you think Sasuke wouldn't have a display of power, just whip out the perfect Susanoo and say, we ain't doing any more negotiations? Like, I mean, Sasuke's an interesting one. Sasuke's interesting. But I do think he has the level head. I think he has the intelligence. I think he has the power. The one thing that I worry about, I worry that Sasuke doesn't have the patience to be Hokage. That's what I worry about with Sasuke. So they said if there's anyone in Konoha and has a similar level of power to Naruto, it's got to be Sasuke. He spent most of his adult years trying to atone for the pain he put the village through, so he'd certainly be committed to helping the people at any cost. Sasuke doesn't quite have Naruto's charm, that's true, though he even came across as cold sometimes. He might not have the friendliest relationship with the other village leaders. That's what I was just talking about. So I agree with that. There's also the issue of whether Sasuke would want the job, as he seems content to help from the shadows. If his best friend were out of commission though, Sasuke would do whatever it took to help. I think Sasuke is more likely to go after whoever hurt Naruto. I don't think he takes the Hokage position. I think they get somebody like Tsunade or Kakashi, someone with some name recognition, and then Sasuke goes out there and does his damn thing. Like that's my thing. I think that Sasuke's in the perfect position protecting the village from the shadows. You know, Sasuke and Naruto's relationship is like what Danzo and the 3rd Hokage should have been. One does the dirty work and one's the smiling public figure. Like, I don't know about that one now. So let's see what they gotta say on this one. Konohamaru, I don't think Konohamaru's ready. Doesn't have the power. He definitely has the name recognition. He has the resume in that when they choose a Hokage candidate, they look at who your master was, they look at what clan you're from, they look at the name notoriety as well as your own feats. And so far in the anime and manga, like Konohamaru leaves a lot to be desired when it comes to power. I mean, do I gotta remind anybody? Struggling with the white Setsu. Kashi and Koji acknowledged his strength, but then also was toying around with them. I mean, in the Sasuke Shinden novel, the newest one, like Konohamaru just got straight up cucked. Like Sasuke took over Team 7 for a mission. Konohamaru, I don't know about that one. I think he's a few years too young. I don't think he's got enough power yet. Like my dude's got to do some push-ups, sit-ups, eat his Wheaties, and get in the hyperbolic time chamber if we can do that one. So I don't know about that. So Moe Eggy. If they bring up the wood release thing, I can get why they say that, but I mean, Moe Eggy was struggling with Suigetsu. So from a power standpoint, she can't do it. From a knowledge standpoint, from the stuff we've seen in the Mitsuki arc, she doesn't have the quick wit. She allows herself to get lulled into a situation. So I don't think Moe Eggy's there. I don't think she's there. I don't think Moe Eggy's got the power. So that, I don't know about that. Like, I get it. So right here in our data sheets in the manga, she is also revealed to have mastered wood release, a chakra type only the first Hokage came by naturally, leading fans to believe that there's more to her than meets the eye. Until we get more from Moe Eggy, we gotta say no. That's irresponsible. That's irresponsible. I mean, I can do a video going over Moe Eggy's wood release and breaking down the jutsu that she's able to use with it if you guys want. But I mean, that's irresponsible to kind of say that. So I'm not gonna go there. No. Boruto is not Hokage material. Boruto is, if they make Boruto Hokage, Konoha, it was nice knowing you. It was nice knowing you, because not only does my dude not have the power, he doesn't have the temperament, and like with Boruto, oh my god, he's too selfish to be Hokage. He's too selfish to be Hokage. No. Hell no. That's a resounding hell no. I'd rather have Kiba as Hokage before Naruto. Kiba, the same guy who was eating booty before it was popular, because he was eating Naruto's booty and Naruto farted and he passed out during the Chunin exams. Like, no. Like, man, Kiba, the guy who's making all these damn snack commercials with dogs and is laying up with Tamaki and can't get married or have kids or anything. Kiba, the 50-year-old virgin. I'm good. So Shikamaru, that's a good candidate. I like that. I think that if Shikamaru was Hokage, that what Asuma said's true, he'd find the position to be a pain in the rear. Like, there'd be a huge paper backlog. Like, Shikamaru make a shadow clone and do paperwork, shadow clone look at it and say, peace out, chief, I ain't doing that. Like, Shikamaru has the intelligence. He has the diplomatic experience. He damn sure has the name recognition from being one of Kakashi's aides and then working his way up to being Naruto's advisor. But the determination, you know, there's a lot of things. Like, you can't teach drive. It's something you have or you don't have. I don't think he has the drive to be Hokage. I really don't think he has the drive. I think otherwise, like if Shikamaru has some ambition about him, Shikamaru would hands down go down as probably the best Hokage in the village. Like, the dude's got an incredible genius level intellect. The guy has huge foresight abilities, and the guy has a central understanding of what it means to be human and just human nature. I think he'd make an amazing Kage. That's never gonna happen. Hate to burst your bubble. He not. Oh no, hell no. Hell no. Hinata? And she's a better candidate than Shikamaru. Like, let me take out my dislike for Hinata Hyuga. Let me take that out. Because I don't like the finger twiddling and the shy, peaceful wallflower girl act. I don't really care for that. I've never really liked the wallflower type characters who sit there and twiddle their fingers and say, Naruto-kun, I wonder what it's like when Naruto's inside of me. Oh my god, Naruto's taking his shirt off on our honeymoon. I hope I don't pass out, because if I do, I might have to go to the police station and file charges because Naruto had sex with me and I couldn't consent. Like, no, I don't really care for Hinata. I feel like her character was poorly handled. So let me see. I think Hinata as a character had a bunch of potential, and I think Kishimoto, because to his own credit, he said he can't write female characters, totally dropped the ball here. So let's see what they gotta say. So she might be a housewife in Boruto. Yeah, Hinata, Real Housewives of Konoha, starring Hinata Hyuga. But Hinata spent her teen years becoming one of the most formidable Yo, she's one of the most formidable ninja in the Hidden Leaf Village. Right, like when Pain sent her tumbling through the air. Like when Pain shoved his black rod inside of her and didn't pull it out. Okay, sure. When she just sees Neji get a back scratcher from the Jubi, is dying in front of her, and her first thoughts are, Naruto-kun, your hand is just so big. Like, oh, no. How the hell is Hinata worthy of being Hokage? I ain't even reading this crap anymore. Nope. Joji, hell no, skip. Shikada, maybe 20 years from now. Not right now. Not right now. He's too willing to be swayed. And what I mean by that is, like on the Mitsuki arc, you know, he's weighing all the options. He's like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna go with Boruto. Like, no. Like he planned 27 steps ahead, but he didn't plan for the #1 obstacle. Boruto whipping out that talk no jutsu because Studio Period decided, hey, well, this is Naruto's son. He's got to use talk no jutsu, right? Even though that's not how Kishimoto wrote him. But yeah, let's get Boruto talk no jutsu. He's gonna talk no jutsu Shikadai, and they're gonna go after Mitsuki, and everything's gonna be all fine and dandy. Get out of here. Shikadai ain't ready. Like I said, maybe 20 years from now. Sakura. Sakura. I think Sakura's problem is the same thing Sasuke has. I think she's probably got more of the social skills needed, but I don't think she has the patience to be Hokage. I think that's probably the one thing that's hurting Sakura. I don't think she has the patience to be the next Hokage. So I'm gonna skip that one. I do get why they would kind of say that though. I do get that. So Mitsuki, that's another skip. Too young, too inexperienced. Sarada, not yet. Too young, too inexperienced. Too young and too inexperienced. Tamari, I mean, she's a citizen of Konoha, but the reason why that's not gonna happen is she's also from the Kazekage clan, which I can explain to you guys in another video, but she's from that Kazekage clan, and she's also a dual citizen of the Sand Village. And if you were to try and make her Hokage, the problem that you'd be running into is you have a lot of people who would worry that the Sand Village would use that as a way to take over the Leaf Village. It's the same reason why a lot of people in the Gar Heiden novel, a lot of people oppose the fact that Tamari was gonna marry Shikamaru, because they worry whatever child they had could be used by Konoha to take over the Sand Village. So I mean, there's politics at play there. So I don't think that Tamari could be Hokage, though I would say that if the Sand Village ever gets past the whole thing about, because the Sand Village is very backwards. It's one of the things the Gar Heiden novel showed. Like, out of all of Rasa's kids, out of all those 3 of the Sand siblings, Tamari was probably the one best fit to be Hokage. That's just my opinion. I think she was probably not Hokage, Kazekage. I think she was the best fit. I think she was the best fit. Like I said, that's my opinion. I can talk about it in another video if you guys want. So Orochimaru, hell no. If you make Orochimaru Hokage, all of Konoha, like Konoha is gonna be filled with test tube babies. Konoha is gonna be filled with test tube babies. Kids are gonna be missing all over the place. Like, those little Shin Uchiha are gonna find themselves playing hide the snake as Orochimaru gets to play with his shiny red eyes. Like, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Like, Orochimaru isn't reformed. I don't believe in that. I don't believe Orochimaru's reformed. This list wasn't terrible, but some of the options, like, you're ballparking on future potential. But some of them make no sense, like Shoji, Hokage. All you gotta do is poison this dude's food at the buffet and he's dead. Like, I don't know. Like the Tsunade and the Kakashis, Shikamarus, those are good choices. Sasuke, depending on the situation, that's a good choice. I mean, then some of them like Hinata, hell no. Let me know, like, I want to know from you guys, and I'm gonna make a follow-up video to this, right? Make a follow-up video. Who do you guys think should be the 8th Hokage? If Naruto's dead in the Boruto flash forward sequence, or if Naruto steps down for whatever reason, who do you think should be the 8th Hokage? But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.